Evening.
How about them Gators? Thank y'all for being here tonight. My name's Max Bacon, and I'm the mayor of Smyrna, unless y'all know something I don't know. And this is one of my two favorite days all year long, and that's when we get to recognize our schools. Dr. Michaelina Host is here. Give him a big hand. He's a great guy. Tim Stoltz is here, our representative. Give Tim a big hand. I'm not sure if Dale Gaddis is here. I know what he's doing. Hair, spray. He is, man, he is the most perfect dresser. Him and Steve Harvey look just alike. So, thank y'all so much for coming out tonight. Hope everybody enjoyed the food. Was it good? Good deal. Y'all sure? Was it McIntyre's? Oh, they did cupcakes, yeah. Great. It'll be on y'all's water bill next month. So, pretty funny, wasn't it? We got some council folks that are here. I'm just behind me. Corky Welch represents the district out close to Lee Street, Dunn Street, Concord Road, North Cooper Lake, Ward 4. Ron Fennell is way out in the High Cotton area, Vinings Estate, out in that area. Our Mayor Pro Tem is here, Melanie Pritchett. Thought I saw Terry Nulowich somewhere. Terry Nulowich in the back. Is Wade back in the back? I bet he's close to a cupcake. Back in the back behind there. Our city administrator here is Eric Taylor. Tammy Sadler-Jones is here, our assistant city administrator. I'm getting good on these names. I've only been here 33 years. So Jennifer Bennett's here. Terry Graham, our city clerk. Wayne Wright, our city administrator. Wait a minute. He used to be our city administrator. Eric Randall, he's here somewhere. But and this is a girl that's responsible for everything. It's Christy Allman. She did this, so it's great. Ann Kirk is Keep Smyrna Beautiful in the back. Man, this is just a great night I think for all of us, because what drives our community is truly the schools. When people move in Smyrna, they don't really care who the mayor is or who the police chief is or the fire chief. They want to know about schools. And I tell you, we got great schools. And we got great administrators, and we got great volunteers. Students are great. I tell people all the time, shame on you if you don't send your kids to public schools first. Then if it don't work out, go spend $25,000 someplace else. But it's going to cost you, and you're going to pay your county taxes one way or another. Bob Babay, what a lucky guy he is tonight, because he's first. And so, Bob, you want to come up, Argyle Elementary? Hey, Dr. Ena Host, if I let you say something, how long would it take for you to say? Okay, yeah, the wave. Okay, Tim, you too, good. Bob, good to see you.
Thank you. Good evening. I'd like to start by thanking Mayor Bacon and Council for taking the time to acknowledge the accomplishments of these special individuals. I'm proud to recognize the following recipients of this semester's Mayor's Education Awards from Argyle Elementary. First, fifth grade student, Jason Trejo. Jason's been described by his teacher as respectful, kind, thoughtful, and hardworking. He's taken a leadership role in each of his classes, patiently helping others while always maintaining superior grades of his own. Jason's a member of Argyle's Science Olympiad team and is an anchorman on the school's morning TV show. In his spare time, Jason enjoys reading and playing soccer. We're very excited about what the future holds for this amazing young man. Congratulations, Jason Trejo. Very close. Next, I'm proud to recognize Argyle's Teacher of the Year and Academic Coach, Lisa Lockwood. Professional, kind, hardworking, and committed are just a few words that describe Ms. Lockwood. Lisa exemplifies not only a commitment to the education of children, but the ongoing development of Argyle's teachers. She's an exceptional instructional leader responsible for providing coaching, mentoring, modeling, and planning professional development for Argyle's faculty and staff. She's also taken a lead role in writing, monitoring, and revising Argyle's Title I in school strategic plans. I think one of Lisa's best attributes is that she's a great listener. She will always take time out of her day to listen and, if needed, give advice to all that need her help. Argyle is very, very lucky to have this talented and caring educator, Lisa Lockwood. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge Argyle's partner recipient, Jane Kennedy, owner of the Curves Club in Vinings. Each holiday season since 2007, Jane, along with her club members, have been supporting Argyle and its students by donating clothes, toys, books, bikes, and gift cards. Thank you to Jane Kennedy and Curves for helping to make the holidays a special time for Argyle students.
We'll have Mr. Fennell down there in the morning. Bertha Nelson, principal of Belmont Hills Elementary. Hey, ain't it great? It's Christmas time and turkey was good and taxes are due and over here.
Missing one person.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Like your glasses?
Well, thank you. I'd like to start by thanking the mayor for having us here today and the council members. Thank you so much for allowing us to have this opportunity to be able to give some awards to our folks here from Belmont Hills. Today's student award goes to a student who has been at Belmont Hills since kindergarten. This year she had the option of going to New Smyrna School, and she opted to stay. She's one of our 5th grade seniors. She's involved in a number of extracurricular activities. She was nominated by our staff as our student representative for our school council. She's one of our safety patrols. Her teachers had a few comments about her. I'd like to share with you. One of her language arts teacher says that Emily is an energetic learner who is kind to friends, very generous, and is an extremely creative writer. Her math teacher, Miss Lattimore, says that Emily is a kind young woman who enjoys helping others as a member of the Safety Patrol. She is always eager to share ideas and participate during class discussions. She's grown up as a student, as a leader amongst her peers, and it's my pleasure to present the Student Award to Miss Emily Wade. Our teacher award goes to an educator that has worked for Cobb County for over 20 years. Throughout the years, she's worked at a number of schools, including Green Acres Elementary, which is also in Area 2, and at the district offices. This person does not know the meaning of the word no. Whatever it is that you ask of her, she's always willing to go above and beyond and do and find a way to get it done. She helps us in recruiting our partners in ed. She's always looking to see which companies we can sign up to partner with us. And if I can't get them to partner with them, I always put Miss Webb on them, and we'll end up signing with us. She's also oversees our EIP program, and this is all in addition to her main job, which is a 1st grade teacher. I honestly say that she is such a blessing to have as part of our staff. She's the embodiment of what a teacher should be. So it's my pleasure to present the Teacher's Mayor Award to Miss Karen Webb. And finally, our volunteer award is for Miss Leanne Ross, and she's a representative from Walmart. And I have not seen her here this evening, so she may not be able to attend this evening. But I would like to say a few things about Miss Ross. Sometimes God puts people to cross your path, and they have no idea how much they touch the lives of others through their actions. Leanne is that person to Belmont Hills. Leanne is our partner in Ed Contact with Walmart, and through her thoughtfulness and desire to help our school, the students benefit through donations of school supplies, prizes for our fall festival, gift cards for our teachers, and even desserts for our monthly celebrations. Walmart is there to provide us basically with anything that we ask of them. We're very fortunate to not only have such a fantastic partnership with Walmart, but to have such a wonderful friendship with Leanne. She does all of these things with an open heart and with a smile on her face. So this award will go to Miss Leanne Ross from Walmart.
Thank you. Angela White, principal at Green Acres. You're right before the greatest principal in the history of mankind. You know who that is? Never mind.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Council. We so appreciate this opportunity to recognize the staff and a student from Green Acres and our volunteer who I have not seen tonight. I don't think Miss Allen is here, but we will certainly accept the award on her behalf. So I want to start with a 5th grade student who is absolutely incredible. This is Mike Hernandez Vega. He is the student who will not give up. He tries his best and he consistently works to achieve even greater and greater standards. His teachers and his friends think very highly of him. He has a great laugh and a wonderful smile, and he loves to tell jokes. He's a little nervous about being up here tonight, but I told him all he had to do was look cute, smile, and he's got that down pat. He is just absolutely that all-around great kid. So my student award goes to Mike Hernandez Vega. He does have good hair. This is Marion Hoyt. She is a 4th grade teacher at Green Acres. She's my team leader for 4th grade. She is that person that, as Bertha was saying earlier, if something needs to be done, she will find a way to get it done. Whether it's finding snacks for my Saturday school program, even if she has to go buy them herself, or just showing up every day and making sure that every child in her room succeeds. She is absolutely phenomenal. I would clone her if I could. In addition to her teaching capacity, she also has offered she's a certified personal trainer. So she's offered her services to my staff. So now she leads weekly workout classes at Green Acres each week. So if the only thing that we want her to do is slow down a little bit, because I don't want her to burn out, but it's with great pride we present this award to Ms. Hoyt. Sir.
Linda Keeney. Where's she at?
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, she just had a baby. She's not here, is she? She did. She got another grandbaby. And the kid's name is Sadie Grace. Sadie Grace. Yeah, got a stocking. It's going to be a great night since she's not here. King Springs Elementary.
Thank you, sir. My name is Laura Meyer. I'm the assistant principal, and I'm very honored to be here this evening on behalf of Linda Keeney, who just received her 4th grandchild. She's very excited about that. I would like to introduce you this evening to our student recipient of the Mayor's Award. Her name is Riley Gagne. Riley is a 5th grader at King Springs, and she's been at King Springs since she was in 1st grade. And all along the way, her teachers have had nothing but wonderful comments to say about our student, Riley. She has got a great character. Some of the comments that I've heard about Riley over the last few years are that she is kind and considerate, and she loves to help others. She's very active, both in school and out of school. She likes to play soccer, and she likes to paint. And in school, she is a member of the award-winning Melody Makers, and she's also a member of our student council. Riley is very loved by all of her peers and her teachers. Congratulations, Riley. And I'd like to introduce you to Dee Rogers, who is our staff member who's received the Mayor's Award. Dee is the bookkeeper at our school, and she's been there for almost 16 years. Dee works together with our teachers, our PTA, our clubs to manage all of the financial aspects of things like field trips and chorus trips, school pictures, and supply orders. Dee is one of those behind-the-scenes people that often doesn't get recognized, but the truth of the matter is we couldn't do without her. Of all of her responsibilities, I think one of the most important thing that she's done is just to keep Linda Keeney out of the headlines of the newspaper for improper fund usage. So, although Linda's not here tonight, so I'm not sure about why, but hopefully it's all good. So, Dee, we appreciate you so much. Thank you. And we're so very fortunate to have 3 wonderful volunteers at King Springs Elementary. These ladies are volunteer coaches for our Girls on the Run program. And all 3 of them have graciously given their time and their patience and their sense of humor over the last 3 years to help make the program a success. And they have worked with approximately 70 young ladies during that time. Robin Miller Rockman, Coach Rockstar. She has a never-ending wealth of energy and positive vibes to keep it all going until the girls train for a season that ends with a 5K run. That's 3.1 miles. And she's also a role model and a font of training information for all levels of runners. Her 2 daughters have determination as well to be a part of that big picture and helping others learn. We thank you so much, Coach Rockstar. And Katie Kroll, Coach Cool Cat. She lends a kind ear and poignant insight to the girls over the 12-week session. She's a patient listener as the teammates learn about themselves and begin to interact socially. She helps them to make connections to the real world as they mature with us. Thank you, Coach Cool Cat. And finally, Lynn Dickerson, Coach Lynn Miss, is a true mama bear. From the beginning, she has stepped in with a watchful eye to make sure that our girls are safe, whether they're running on the King Springs track or whether they're running on the Griffin Middle School track. She is a great counselor and a true believer of the program's mission and the celebrations. We thank you so much, Coach Lynn.
I love going to King Springs and going in the office and telling staff, why is Dr. Ena Host and Dale Gaddis walking around the outside area? And they just go wacko and start. But I do it twice a week, and it's like they still don't get it that you're not. Good. Okay. Doug Daughtry, Principal Norton Park. No, I'm sorry. God, I blew this one. Beverly Parks Lloyd. Nickajack, my favorite elementary school.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Council, for this opportunity. It is always a pleasure to be here. I'm asking Nickajack recipients to come to the podium. Alou, Greg. I have to put my arms around this young man because he is an incredibly polite young man. And he is in 5th grade. He's in Mr. DeFazio's class. What was said about him by the person that nominated him is that he is a student who likes to serve others. And in so doing, it has really made him one of our favorite students at Nickajack. He is part of the WKOC TV crew. He's on time each and every time he is scheduled to be there. And the person who nominated you said that every morning you come by and you speak to her and you said, "Good morning." I bet you can guess who this is. And she says that anytime she's in there shelving books by herself, you always offer to help her and you offer to give up your recess time. So I think that this shows that Alou is a student of character. This is Alou Jai. He is a student of character. He is a delightful young man, and it is my honor to make him our recipient of the award today. I'd like to introduce you to our staff recipient. This is Greg Jameson, and he is a teacher extraordinaire. He has been at Nickajack for many years, but he has also been at other places in our county. Greg is an exemplary teacher. He does everything in a very quiet manner. He is a certified mentor, and I depend on him to help with brand new teachers, which he graciously does each and every year. One of the people who nominated him said this about him: as a person with excellent character, Greg is always willing to assist a colleague in need, exuding nothing short of sincere positivity at all times. Greg Jameson is truly a current-day change agent, an amazing educator, mentor, collaborator, and friend. And I think that this says it all for him. So I am proud to have him on my staff. I look forward to having him for many more years. Although he is such a great leader, I can see that he could go on into administration. So it's my honor to introduce him to you tonight. And this lady is our volunteer recipient. This is Lynn Scott, and Lynn has been with us ever since her child was in kindergarten. Her child is now in 5th grade, and ever since she got to Nickajack, she has been working tirelessly in everything that you can imagine. The thing that she's most noted for, however, is the fact that she has been on our school foundation, which my parents really work hard at Nickajack. They work very hard. And she was instrumental in leading our kickball classic and our fall festival. And unfortunately, I wasn't there this year because I was away. However, it was fabulous. I understand that she did a great job, and she has done a great job with the fall festival and the kickball classic each and every day. If I could have her on my staff, I would. If I could pay her, I often tell her I would. She comes up to the office and she helps whenever she sees that there's a lot going on and that my staff could use a set of extra hands. She's there. Anything that she can do to help us, she is always willing to do, and I am honored to have her as one of my parents. Oh. Well, since you messed up, I guess I can too.
You got to get up a little earlier. And if you're having funding problems, go to King Springs, see Linda Keeney. They can get you the funding that you need. My favorite elementary school, Norton Park Elementary. Doug Daughtry. Then my next one's going to be James Ward at Smyrna, and then Teasley.
Mayor. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, council members, for this wonderful opportunity. And I agree with Mayor Bacon. This is one of my favorite nights of the year, too, because we get to celebrate wonderful children, excuse me, and we get to celebrate wonderful adults who like to work with children. So it's a great night. And this is a wonderful child to my right here. Isn't she pretty? This is Haley Lopez. Haley's a 4th grader at Norton Park. And out of 22 students in her class, you can always see that Haley puts forth the hardest work. She's the most determined in the class. She's consistently prepared and on top of things. Without fail, she encourages and supports all the students in her class. And she's in a class where most students have some limited English proficiency. So she's always there willing to help out her fellow classmates. And that's great character and exactly what we look for at Norton Park. She's reliable in all the tasks that she does. She's involved in the green team. She's involved in chorus. She's on the reading bowl team. And even with all those things that she's a part of, she still maintains terrific grades. In fact, this past marking period, she got an A in reading, an A in writing, an A in science, an A in social studies, and an A in math. How about that? To my right here is a lovely lady. This is Renee Nelson, a kindergarten teacher at Norton Park. Renee is among the most kind, caring, compassionate, ever-giving, selfless teachers that you will ever meet, and it's no wonder that she's our Teacher of the Year for this year. She has the heart of an angel and wants absolutely zero credit for it. She loves every child that walks through her door and will give everything she has to see that every child can find a smile each day. She's exactly the kind of person that you'd want in front of your children, and I'm very proud to be her colleague. Thank you. And this gentleman to my right, I saw him shaking several hands earlier, and that's because he is one of the pillars of our school community. This is Rich Stump. He's with the marketing department at the local Costco here. Rich is responsible, at least at Norton Park, and I know several other schools, he's responsible for kids having backpacks for several years. He's responsible for kids having school supplies that otherwise they would not have. He's responsible for when we're really pushing our teachers and we need a little uplift or an appreciation. He's there to give them snacks or give them treats. So we couldn't do what we do without him. He's always asking, what else can I do? How can I help? He has a heart for our community. He has a heart for our school. And he has a heart for our children. And I'm proud to call him a friend.
Congratulations. Good to see you again. My favorite principal, James Ward, Smyrna Elementary. Hey, why don't you wear purple tonight? Look. Good to see you, always.
We can ask all of our recipients to come forward. It is indeed, as I echo my colleagues, a pleasure to be here this evening to honor all of these wonderful individuals. And I would like to recognize this sweet young lady. This is Miss Jerica Arnett, and Jerica is a third grader at Smyrna Elementary. And some of her teachers, Miss Henning and Miss Harston, are here tonight, and they have written some incredible things about you. And I would like to read those. It says, Jerica is an incredible leader at Smyrna Elementary. She is one of the kindest, most hardworking, conscientious students I've ever known. Jerica moved here recently from Valdosta and has very quickly made many friends in the classroom. She is always supportive, she's always encouraging, and she always strives for excellence in all that she does. And Jerica's family's here tonight. If they could stand, we want to recognize them and thank them for being here. And we have a special gift. In addition to the Mayor's Award, your classmates have written a book for you of all the reasons that they think you are an amazing classmate and an amazing friend and an amazing leader at Smyrna. And I want to just read the first one. It says, Jerica, you changed my life by helping me when things were hard in class. You are kind, you are helpful, and you always help others to work together. Congratulations on your award. And this is from Quentin. And you have a note from every student in your class. So congratulations. This lovely young lady right here, this is Miss Cindy Magana. She is my right hand, my left hand. She has been my secretary for 8 years, so she keeps me grounded, she keeps me going, and she puts up with me. I will tell you, she is one of the kindest, most loving individuals. She's very patient, she's very kind. What you see here is what you see every time you come to Smyrna Elementary. She never gets frustrated. She treats everyone with respect and kindness, and I know all of those in this room that know Cindy would agree to that. So for that reason, we recognize you tonight, Cindy. Cindy also has an entourage in the back, lots of family members and support. So we appreciate them being here tonight. And this wonderful family, this is Kosh. He is a kindergartner at Smyrna Elementary. And this is Jeremy and Kara Fort. And I will tell you, when you have the awesome privilege of opening a new school, there is so much to be done. And with every single event and every single endeavor we've had at Smyrna Elementary, this family has been part of it. Jeremy is always the first person I see at any event and the last person leaving. He's there for setup, he's there for cleanup. When school opened, with lots of kids in kindergarten, we had Kara at school every day doing breakfast duty, doing lunch duty, helping in the classroom. and Jeremy also spent much time there. They also funded one of our first family events, which was our family movie night. So they have just been instrumental in opening Smyrna Elementary and just a vital part of that. They also have family, and Miss Van Beneden, I know, is here, who is Kasha's teacher, so we congratulate them tonight and appreciate all that they do at Smyrna.
Seemed like they could have got better seating for their friends. Teasley Elementary. Leslie Mansfield, where's she at? Come on down. This is my favorite elementary school. I was down there the other day reading a book. What was the name of the book I read? Something about, I'm an excellent reader.
You are. I agree.
Really, I'm really excellent, except I hate Cat in the Hat.
He doesn't love Dr. Seuss. But, Mr. Mayor, thank you for having us tonight and council. So I am very honored to give our student award to Michelle Childs. This is Michelle. Michelle is a 5th grader. She's been at Teasley since kindergarten, right? And Michelle is just a special girl. Her friends would say that she's an amazing friend. She's a wonderful student. She's very determined, and she's very hardworking. But you're probably going to hear Michelle's name someday. She's going to be in lights somewhere. Michelle has done a lot of wonderful things. She runs track. She started out at the Smyrna Track Club and ended up running in the state finals in Augusta. And then you started running with another group in 2012 and ended up actually going to the Junior Olympics in Houston, where she got a gold medal. I know. And that was in the 400 relay. She got a silver medal in the 800-meter race. She has since tried out. She's a gymnast. She's tried out for a spot on America's Got Talent. I didn't learn that about her until today, which I think is pretty amazing. I think you're the only person I know that's done that. She's just a wonderful girl, and Michelle is very determined. This past summer, while she was at summer camp, she ended up in the hospital and was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. But let me tell you, you would never know it, and Michelle would never use that as an excuse. She continues to work hard. She continues to work hard at her gymnastics and her running, and like I said, look for her name in lights because you will see it someday. Michelle's just a wonderful girl. Next, it's my honor to give the award from Teasley to our Teacher of the Year, Trina Gooden. I agree. Trina is a 5th grade teacher at Teasley, and I think there's so many things that are wonderful about Trina, but I think the greatest thing about her is how she believes in every single child that walks into her room. I think you do the best job of building community among your students of anyone that I've ever seen. And it's not just community with her students, it's also community with her families. Her parents are involved. It's a wonderful gift that you've been given. She wants every child to succeed. She's very, very motivational. She helps students to find this intrinsic motivation and helps them to take responsibility for their own learning and behavior. She makes them really want to achieve, and it's just an amazing thing. She's our resident technology guru that everyone runs to for help. She is the team leader for 5th grade, and she's also our resident disc jockey. So she takes care of all of our 4th and 5th grade dances and does an amazing job with that too. But Trina, it's an honor to award you with the staff award from Teasley. And last but not least, this is Jill McCurry. Jill is receiving the Volunteer Award for Teasley. This is my 3rd year at Teasley, and Jill was one of the first moms that I met, one of the first volunteers. And she's one of those that you don't ever want her to have a specific job because she fills in the gaps and just does so much that you don't even realize that she's doing. But we really hit the jackpot this year when Jill volunteered to be the chairperson for Teasley's 50th birthday celebration, which was just this past October when we had our celebration. And not only did Jill just organize a wonderful event, but she had the community there, she had past principals, she had council members, just everyone she included and got involved. I think that you went through probably 20 buckets worth of memorabilia and put forth just an amazing display. And not only did she put it out, but then she got it all organized and packed it up for when we have our 60th birthday celebration. Just did a very wonderful job. She helps out with chorus, room mom, anything you could ask for. Jill steps in and does that. She is one of the organizers of it used to be Moms in Touch, but now I think it's Moms in Prayer. So, we'll always take people praying for our schools. That's for sure. So, Jill, just know that it is with just so much gratitude that we appreciate all that you do for Teasley.
Intrinsic, is that really a word? It is. Campbell Middle School, Gail Johnson. Great school. I was down there. I mean, went to school down there.
One of your favorites?
Well, yes, my favorite.
Favorite middle school, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't hear that, Dr. T. Okay, good evening. On behalf of Campbell Middle School, a Georgia Department of Ed reward school for high progress, I want to thank everyone for having us tonight. It's my honor to recognize 3 members of the Campbell community for tonight's awards, and I'd like to start with our 8th grade student, Samantha Sams. I don't need to explain to everybody how difficult middle school can be for students. When you're at a large middle school of over 1,300 students, it can be really easy just to be the average student, the student who goes about their work and doesn't really go out of the way one way or another, but that's not Samantha at all. She's a student who every day tries her best and is a role model for so many at Campbell Middle School. This is how her teachers on her team described her. One might ask, what attributes are a great student? Many have said that great students take initiative and are not mere imitators. They learn to think and act for themselves. Others have indicated that great students are goal-oriented, balanced, and maintain a desire to achieve. On behalf of Samantha's teachers at Campbell Middle School, I'm pleased to say that Samantha not only embodies the traits I've mentioned, but she also exhibits character and integrity. You are a visionary who pursues academic excellence, and you care about your friends and those in your community. Samantha is part of our Sources of Strength group, the Fiddle Chamber, and our peer helpers. Please know that everybody who knows you at Campbell Middle School is proud for you to earn this honor. Often, great schools get defined in terms of student test scores, teacher accolades, academic and extracurricular awards. But there's another area that is so crucial to a great school that impacts student learning every single day, and that is the cleanliness of a building. I'm privileged to hear wonderful things about Campbell Middle School from the visitors that come all the time. But there's one thing that everybody who walks through the school says first and foremost: your building is beautiful and it is so clean. Well, Mr. Radi Shakir is the reason why I get those compliments. As our head custodian, his leadership and his willingness to do any task that's needed to keep our school beautiful is why Campbell Middle School, despite its many ages, still looks brand new every morning when you walk in. Mr. Shakir is an amazing gentleman and an example of pride in work. This year, he was also our Certified Employee of the Year. If Mr. Shakir was ever to have a bad day, there's not one person who would know it. He inspires me with his positive outlook and attitude. Our students learn better at Campbell Middle School because he makes sure our school is bright and clean for them every day. He teaches our students that they are valued and that they deserve to learn in a setting that is pleasing. Mr. Shakir is a man that I am proud to work with and is so deserving of this honor. And Miss Alexander, I have his names. Okay. Miss Alexander is an example of how dedication to the school through volunteering not only benefits your own children, but can change an entire school. Miss Alexander began showing up at Campbell when her grandson started last year as a 6th grader. I sort of didn't recognize her at first because I didn't really know between everything that was going on who were the parents, who were the staff, who was the teachers. But I saw every day this wonderful woman with this smile on her face and going about her business like she belonged there. And I got really scared because I was like, did I hire somebody and not know who this is? So I asked around, you know, I was really a little bit stealth about it. And I said, who's that woman I see in the media center all the time? And they're like, oh, that's Miss Alexander. She's awesome. She's great. And you know what? She is. Every single day, 6 days a week. And when I say 6 days a week, I mean 6 days a week because we do a Saturday school program at my school. Every single day, all day, she is there working in our building. She spends most of her time in the media center, and I noticed my media specialist is here, and I think that's because she wouldn't dare let her go with others, but her talents definitely lie in a student center where there are students coming in and out all day. The incredible part about Miss Alexander is she's there every day working for free, and she makes it seem like we're doing her favor. And that is really just a spirit of volunteerism that is recognized by all of the staff and all of the students at the school. And Miss Alexander, I am thankful for your work. I am thankful for your service. And I am thankful for the example you set for others.
Intrinsic. Is that still a word? My favorite middle school, Griffin Middle School. I've been working on this guy's name all day long. Dr. Mark Krakenlakamaya. How'd I do? Close. Griffin Middle School. Say your name right.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to speak tonight on behalf of Mayor Bacon's favorite middle school. And he said that, so I think that's an important fact we like to state. The first young man I'd like to introduce you, his name is Jalen Miller. This time last year, I was kind of looking down at Jalen. He's grown about 4 or 5 inches this year. And he is what we call a gym rat. He plays hoops. He's in the gym all the time. For those of you who have young people who are involved in sports, you know, he plays those Tuesday night games that are supposed to start at 7:30 but don't start until 9 o'clock. And by the time you get home, it's late. And he plays on the weekends. And he still excels in all his classes and in advanced classes. So speaking as an old coach, he's exactly the kind of young man you're going to want on your team. He's going to make some high school coach happy next year. Also, speaking as a father of 2 daughters, and fellas, you guys who have daughters, this will resonate with you. Jalen's the kind of young man you'd actually allow to take your daughters out. So I know that says a lot. Jalen's instrumental. Those of you who have daughters know exactly what I'm talking about, so just be careful. Jalen's been instrumental in our academic bowl team that we were successful several weeks from moving on to the next level. His teachers have nothing but great things to say about him. You can tell by his demeanor here. He's just one of those quiet type of leaders. So I'd like to present Mr. Jalen Miller. Next, I'd like to present Ms. Ganit Carr. Now, this is my second year at Griffin, and, you know, you get to know people in a professional type of manner, but I needed some things to say about Ganit, so I'd asked some of the people who've been around for a while, you know, I need something. Can you give me some facts and some interesting things people would be, you know, likely to hear? So I do have a few facts, and I learned some things I was really kind of very impressed with, and I'm going to save the best one for last. Ganit, she came to Griffin in the year 2000, and she actually started out as a home economics teacher, which I didn't know. In 2001, she started to teach our ESOL kids, and in 2009, she became our ESOL lead teacher, which she still functions in that capacity today. She was Griffin's Teacher of the Year in 2009 and 2010. She's been Griffin's Educator of the Month. She actually presents at conferences for Griffin and with title and ESOL type of subjects. She also piloted a Read 180 program at Griffin. She's part of the PAWS committee, which is our behavior management plan. And she's also part of our care community, which reaches out to our staff members in the Griffin family in times of need. And the best stat, which I was really very, very impressed with, Ganit has missed 1 day of work since 2000. That was due to a family emergency. So that is really Congratulations. That's an awesome statistic. She actually had the nerve this year to ask for a quarter day off to give blood. So we gave her the quarter day to give blood, but she came back. She gave blood, she came back. We gave her a cookie, had to drink a little juice, and she was right back in class doing her thing. So anyway, I'd like to present Ms. Ganeet Carr. Last but not least, we have Ms. Denise Raymond. Denise came to me back in, I think, August this year, early September, and said she'd like to start, get involved with the foundation at Griffin. Did we have such a thing? I said, no, we didn't. You know, tell me what the foundation does. She goes, we want to raise money. I said, what do I have to do? She said, nothing. I said, there we go. It's a perfect fit. So we've actually started, Denise is taking a lead role in starting the foundation. They've actually raised enough money at this point. We're actually going to have our theater painted with the money that the foundation has raised. So awesome responsibility. I think Denise was a little bit, she wanted more. She wanted to raise more money. I said, you know what? We get the theater painted. It's good. I mean, whatever you do, it's something that we didn't have. So Denise has been very, very active in starting that. Also, the second Tuesday of every month at 10 o'clock, for those of you Griffin prospective parents, we give a PTSA tour, and Denise actually, she leads the tours. And we have some parents that are nervous. You know, they haven't had their children go through middle school yet, the experience. So we leave them in good hands. Denise takes them through school. It's very, very important. Whenever we need anything, we ask Miss Raymond, and she's always there. So I'd like to present Miss Denise Raymond.
Intrinsic. Yes. Remember that. Denise McGee, my favorite high school principal of all times. Hey.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm Denise McGee, the proud principal of Campbell High School, the best high school in Cobb County, and it's an honor, thank you, for me to be here tonight. Mayor and Council, thank you on behalf of Campbell High School and its community for giving us the opportunity to recognize those who make a difference at our school. I would like to begin with one of my favorite students, Reginald Collins, and I've had the honor of serving as Reginald's middle school principal and his high school principal for the last 3 years. So he is glad to say that he is a senior this year and getting rid of me as his principal. So congratulations, Reggie. Reggie is described by his teachers as a fine young man, one who has a heart of gold. He's caring, considerate, and always willing to help others. Reggie is a mentor in many ways. On the school premises as well as off of school, he volunteers consistently. He's a member of our ROTC team. He's the leader of his platoon. He's second cadet. He's also a member of our wrestling team. He's a member of the Elite Gentlemen's Club, which he started as a middle school, and when we first started the program at the middle school level. So congratulations, Reggie. It's an honor for us to recognize Reggie as one of our recipients tonight for all that he has done at Campbell High School and will continue to do for the next several months. So congratulations, Reggie. One of our outstanding teachers, and I often have to practice the pronunciation of his name, Mr. Dominic D'Agostino. So he is an English language arts teacher at Campbell High School, one of the best. His students describe him as a caring, motivating, yet challenging teacher who pushes them to succeed, but is always there to catch them and never allows them to fail. So that's a good thing when we can hear that about teachers. He is also the sponsor of our SGA. He is responsible for organizing all the school-wide student activities from homecoming dances, homecoming parade, student leadership activities, volunteer activities for our students. So he's very much involved in the school beyond the classroom level and very successful with any student that he teaches. So it's an honor for us to recognize you as one of the recipients tonight, Mr. D, as he's affectionately known. You're welcome. This is an outstanding, wonderful volunteer. This lady has absolutely no children at Campbell High School, has never, ever had any children at Campbell High School, and she is always there with us, Mrs. Lupita Anderson. So she volunteers. She does everything from mopping, sweeping, organizing, cabinets, decorating for parent events. She is always there whenever we need her. She is truly a champion for Campbell High School, and we are so grateful for all that you do. She's there every Monday, every Wednesday. With advance notice on Friday, she will come. So whatever we need her assistance with. So this is just a small token to show you how much we appreciate all that you do at Campbell High School.
Thank you, Denise. Got a couple new schools this year, the Haven Academy at Fitzhugh Lee and the Haven Academy at Hawthorne. I'm going to get them to come up at the same time, and that's Gene Mason and Marilyn Mitchell Wilson. Hello. Come toward the light. This way. Hey.
Savetley. I'm the director for the Haven program. I'm not sure if my recipients are here tonight, but I'd like to thank you for this opportunity and including us. Haven is a special education program sponsored by the state, and we serve students with challenges. They have some behavior and emotional challenges. We have two staff we'd like to recognize tonight. One is Mr. Kendrick Love. He is at Fitzhugh Lee School, and he is one of our intensive intervention staff. He's a very kind-hearted gentleman who works with our students with autism and some behavior challenges. So I'd like to accept that on his behalf. Thank you.
You don't get his gift certificate.
No, that's okay. I'll make sure he gets it. And at Hawthorne School, we have an outstanding individual, Miss Ivory Towner, who has really taken the initiative this year. Again, it's a paraprofessional position, and she is leading us with our PBIS initiative, our positive behavior support systems. She is absolutely phenomenal. She is a go-getter, and I just want to thank her for all of her service. Thank you.
We actually added these folks sort of late. So, International Academy, Kara Schrock, principal. Left, right, left. How you doing? Good to see you. Same here.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be here to represent the International Academy of Smyrna. Thank you for the opportunity. Tawfiq Lawal is one of our 8th graders, and he truly embodies all things IB. When we want our students to leave us representing a global-minded individual, he is truly that example for his peers. He's been at International Academy since 2nd grade when our school opened, and leaving us this year as an 8th grader. Big shoes to fill. He has consistently been on the honor roll. He is currently our junior beta president and a member of our founding chapter that started last year. He's a leader and an example, and I'm just so proud to have him in our halls every day. Tawfiq Lawal. And as a new principal to the school this year and a new member of the Smyrna community, there's a lot new that just flies at you daily, as you can imagine. And with the opportunity to recognize a staff member, my administrative team immediately settled on one teacher. Ooh, I get emotional. Sorry. And I'm the only wuss that's done that tonight. She embodies all things health and wellness. Oh, my goodness.
You want a hug?
I think I need one. She is so passionate about what she does, and she instills that passion in her students. I'm really sorry, I'm the only wuss that's done that. Oh. You wouldn't think I'm nervous, but looking at her with tears in her eyes just got me, so I'm a big crybaby, I apologize. She instills her love of learning and her passion for dance in her students. She has boundless energy, and she always, no matter the circumstance, meets you with a smile. Tomiko Goodwin. All right, suck it up. I get a little bass in my voice, and we'll get through this. Again, as a new principal, you can imagine how much I rely on my parents. And and with PTA and the true partnership that there is between the parents and the school, the opportunity to recognize a volunteer, I couldn't settle on just one, so we had to have two. Our co-PTA presidents, Talisha Stroud and Renee Ayers, have truly embraced me as a new member of the community and helped to focus our work on the work that needs to be done at the school. They bring issues to the attention that need to be addressed, tireless efforts, and I challenge anyone to tell them no and think that they're going to get away with it, because they really have a way of persuasion and nonstop support. Talisha Stroud and Renee Ayers, thank you for being who you are. I need one more hug.
The one we've been looking for, Whitfield Academy. We apologize for y'all having to wait, but W goes at the bottom, but next time you get to go at the top. Thank y'all so much for being here, and we're just about on time. This is great.
You forgot to say how we're your favorite private Christian school in Smyrna. Well, from Whitfield Academy, I'm Jason Van Bemmel, the upper school principal. It's my first year in Whitfield. Happy to be here with you tonight. And we have three individuals who have a number of intrinsic qualities that embody what Whitfield Academy is all about. First up, we have a senior, Emma Wright. Emma is a remarkable young lady. She came to Whitfield in 8th grade. She is a member of the National Honor Society. She is a member of the National French Honor Society. She is a member of the National Spanish Honor Society. She is also a member of the chapel committee, where she helps to plan our chapels at Whitfield. But none of those are really the reason why Emma's up here tonight. She's up here tonight because her dad used to be the city administrator. No, I'm just kidding. That had nothing to do with it whatsoever. I didn't even know that until tonight. All right. The real reason why is that we asked which student best embodies our mission statement, and specifically the threefold passion that we want our seniors to graduate with. And that is a passion for learning, a passion for others ahead of self, and a passion for the living and active Jesus. And when I asked our teachers who best embodied that, they agreed it's Emma Wright. Congratulations. Our staff person of the year this year is a man who started working for Whitfield at the same time that we moved to Smyrna. We moved to Smyrna in 2000, and if you've been to our campus, it is a beautiful campus on 85 acres now. And Lou Nardi is in charge of upkeep. He's the director of facilities, so he runs the crew that keeps up our facilities and grounds. He's also the father of a Whitfield alum. His son Michael graduated from Whitfield in 2008, where he played baseball and soccer and was captain of the soccer team. And Lou is a soccer guy. In addition to being director of facilities, he also is our head varsity girls soccer coach. More than anything else, though, if you know Lou, you know that he embodies someone who is hardworking. He is there before anybody else in the morning. He works hard. He does what needs to be done. He never complains, and he never wants the credit. He just wants to serve. And in that way, we want to recognize him tonight, Lou Nardi. And our parent volunteer, Lynn Sumlin. This is Lynn's 4th year at Whitfield. Lynn is an attorney by profession, but she is just a dedicated volunteer. She's one of those ladies who will do whatever needs to be done. And her most important role for us is that she coordinates all of the volunteers who work with our admissions office. Private schools rely heavily on volunteers in the admissions department to run campus tours, to answer questions, to set up events, to host coffees, and Lynn is the backbone of our volunteer corps in our admissions office. She also has 2 children at Whitfield. Emily is in 10th grade and Matthew is in 7th grade, and they are an outstanding example of a Whitfield family. So congratulations, Lynn. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Talk about perfect timing. It's 7:29. Emma Wright, the last time I saw her, we were at a conference in Savannah. And I think I told Wainwright, he left shortly thereafter, that if I could ever have a family, they are the perfect family. They are just great. So I think I said that, but I might have said that to Eric Taylor, too. Hey, Dale Gaddis just came in. It's a good thing I didn't say anything bad about him, because he just always come back to haunt you. It's the holiday season. Not even the host, come here, I got something for you. And ain't no hug. That's this is our commemorative coin that's worth absolutely nothing. But I had it in my pocket, and I don't know. You want to say something?
I just want to, I've been in a lot of communities, and what you have here in Smyrna is very special. And the council puts up with the mayor, so thank you. But the mayor, and I live in this community, and it's a great pleasure to be here, and very proud of this community. And our schools have had a tremendous year this past year. Teacher of the Year from Cobb County, Schools of Excellence, Improvement Schools, and we're proud of our private Christian schools as well. We're just so proud to be in this community, and I want to thank you, Mayor. You make a big difference, and I'm keeping the coin.
You know, wasn't mine anyway. Everybody have a great holiday, Christmas, bar mitzvah, or whatever everybody does. It's all about life. And thank y'all so much. Got another meeting going on at 7:30. And eat the rest of the food. So, thank y'all.